Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Jambakam Yajama. Sahana vavatu Sahana bhunaktu Sahaviyam karavavahai Tejasvi navadhitamastu Ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrithyoma Mrityungamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Good morning. In 10 days more, you're done with the session. Hope it has been a very joyful language learning experience for all of you. Anyway, I will be coming to your classrooms to take the feedback. So please see page number 96. The longest night seems to be passing away. The sorest trouble seems to be coming to an end at last. The seeming corpse appears to be awaking. She is awakening this motherland of ours from her deep, long sleep. None can resist her anymore. Never is she going to sleep anymore. No outward powers can hold her back anymore. For the infinite giant is rising to her feet. So Swamiji was talking about Mother India rising to her feet. Mother India awakening from her slumber, sleep. We are celebrating the 75th year of independence. The whole country is suffused, permeated with this festive fever. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So the celebration mode is everywhere there. But we need to know what we are celebrating, why we are celebrating. It's not a simple thing, to become politically free. What we are enjoying is a luxury for a good number of people in the world. How life was for our forefathers under a foreign regime, under a British regime, we don't know, right? Today we are breathing free air because of their sacrifices. They had sacrificed their lives for our sake. If they had slept, okay, why should I risk my life? Why should I sacrifice my life? Okay, we would not have been here today the way we are. So, how much of oppression went on and for how long? For decades, for nearly for 2 centuries, brutal oppression by a foreign ruler. Our forefathers had to experience, had to bear that all with patience. So they sacrificed their lives with the hope that at least the future generations will not have to live the way we are living. We are being oppressed, we are being stifled. The kind of oppression, the kind of exploitation that went on for nearly 2 centuries, systematic legal looting of the country went on, reducing the country into poverty and penury. Not for one day, not for 2 days, or 1 month, 1 year, 2 years. And so people rose their voice against the oppressive ruler, and with after long fight, we won freedom in 1947. So today we have this political freedom, we are enjoying it, but how valuable it is, how important it is, you will be able to appreciate and understand only when you are under some authoritarian regime. Only when your rights were taken away, when you have no voice, then you will understand how important it is to become politically free. Today we are living in free India where you have the freedom of expression. You can raise your voice. It's self-rule basically. We are ruling ourselves. That's a democracy means self-rule, right? But the value of it, the importance of it, you will understand if you live in a country where authoritarian regimes exist. You know, there are so many countries where autocrats, dictators, authoritarian regimes are there even today. Their people are actually longing for this political freedom that we have already achieved. What we are enjoying, they are longing for it. Not that they don't have money. They have money. They have everything. They have more comfort than what we have. Okay. They have more comfort. They have more luxury. They have more money than what we have. But freedom is not there. You can't talk against the government. If you talk against the government, you will be put in jail. You can't own properties in some of the countries. Everything belongs to government only. So what they give, you have to take like a beggar. See, maybe government may be providing good facilities to them, but here we may not have that much of luxury. We may not have that much of comfort, like some of these people are enjoying in autocratic regimes. But we have freedom. Freedom is more valuable than anything else. The value of freedom we understand only when you are oppressed and suppressed. Right? Only when you are oppressed and suppressed, you understand the value of freedom. So all our forefathers, people who lived before us 2, 3 generations before, they had sacrificed their lives. Today we are celebrating this Azadi Ka Amrita Mahotsav because we have to pay our tribute and homage. We have to remember their sacrifices, the value of their sacrifices. So we don't understand it that easily. So they have made a great sacrifice, and because of them, we are living in a politically free India. Vivekananda is considered, the awakener of modern India, Swami Vivekananda. Somebody had asked Vivekananda, Swamiji, you are preaching Vedanta, you are preaching Dharma, but today we are under British regime. Why can't you actually join freedom movement? Why can't you, help us? And then Swamiji said, I am ready to give freedom, bring freedom in 3 days, but where are the people to protect it, to preserve it, he said. Vivekananda thought on it, not that he was oblivious or not he was indifferent to the struggles of the people that what they were doing. But Swamiji said, in the first place, how come that the conqueror could come here and occupy us? What went wrong with us? Such a vast country like India. Why we went into a foreign rule? Why we were being subjugated? How could such a small band of people, about 75,000 Britishers, could rule India for so many years, 33 crore population? Because we are not a nation as yet. Swamiji could see, could recognize it. We are not as a nation. We are not a nation yet. 33 crore population, but there is no unity among us. So Swami Vivekananda thought on that, how to unite the country, how to rouse the national consciousness. So by identifying the common link, actually, so Vivekananda had roused the national consciousness. That's why he is considered the awakener of modern India. He built the foundation for the freedom struggle. And later on, subsequently, leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, Jawaharlal Nehru, they built up the structure of the national movement and ultimately won us freedom in 1947. So that's why today we are celebrating This Azadi Ka Amrita Mahotsav is a very important occasion, a great occasion for all of us. We are in a free India. So freedom is more valuable and more important than life itself. So, but we need to celebrate it. We need to cherish it. That we'll be able to do it better only when you imagine the plight of the people who are under authoritarian regimes and autocratic regimes. How oppressed and suppressed even in 21st century, they have no voice at all. Whatever the government gives, whatever the regime says, they have to listen. I was just watching a YouTube video. Some YouTuber actually had gone to Syria and all. So he said, among the things that you should not do in Syria, okay, when no civil war went on for 10 years, among the things that you should not do in Syria, if you come to Syria as a tourist, these things are prohibited. Don't do it even by mistake. The first thing is, don't criticize the government anywhere. Publicly, anyway, you will not criticize because you know that actually it is under autocratic regime. But even in private also, you don't criticize government. Maybe you are talking to your friend against the government, against the leader. That's all. There will be some plainclothes policemen around you. You don't even know that he's a policeman. He will arrest you and put it in jail. Special jails are there in that country for incarcerating, for putting people who talk against the government or criticize the ruler of the country. So people are living under such oppressive regimes even today in 21st century. So what we enjoy, the political freedom that we are enjoying, is a luxury for a good number of people, even in this 21st century in the world, our present world. So we need to celebrate that. We need to understand freedom is a very, very important quality, very important aspect of human life. Without freedom, even if you have food, clothing, shelter, things are there, but freedom is not there. It is as good as half life. It's not real life. So it's a great luxury that we are enjoying. So we need to cherish it. We need to celebrate it. Okay. Thank you. Nice day.